I'm back for another Wednesday. Little running late today. I've been moving my craft room downstairs so you can see I have more sunlight. I don't have my lamps down here yet. Probably going to be needing them for doing my videos and that kind of thing. So I've been catching up, playing catch up at the same time as moving my stuff down here. So I have now, I'm going to pick you up, hopefully not drop you. I have this room here. This room has kind of still got junk back there, but my daughter's got to pick that up. She moved out. I'm going to go on this end. Sorry for the close-up. I hope I don't break the camera or you guys are like not scared. So, okay, besides the furniture being totally hideous looking because it's secondhand, people give me stuff, whatever. I know it's like very yellowy green, but it works. So that is my stamp holder. I've been using that. This is my older, I'm going to go down a bit, try not to get so much sheen. Older kitchen table, and it's a big mess right now. And I know I got my daughter's laptop here. Anne-Marie's been fixing laptops here through a remote. So here is the kitchen table, and the sun is shining, so it's really nice because I got a lot of natural light, which is really cool. So here is my dining room, kitchen table. Well, I guess it's dining room table. Sorry guys, I'm scared to drop my camera here, so I'm leaning it forward. It's in the stand, but doesn't. And so there it is. The corner there is usually my papers. As right now it's not as organized as I wish it could be, just because there's still lots of stuff upstairs. So that's that. These are my inks and my stamps. These are all my word stamps here and here. These are just things I use in these baskets quite often, so I can just grab the whole basket. Watercolor, water-based inks from Stampin' Up. And more ink pads, more inks, and then these are my I've got my themes here, so this is my summery themes, and then I have my winter ones up there, so I could switch out in the season. Weddings, baby showers, that kind of stuff. I don't do cards, but I do have the stamps. More nature stuff. So I got all my stuff up here, like more water-based colors nice in there that I use for when I do my ATCs, so it's easy to grab. And then I have my envelopes on top just because, well, let's tilt this back on top just because I know I don't need them low, I can reach them, and then my empty cases and whatnot on the very, very top. So that's that for now, and I do have these bins down here. I'm hoping I'm not going too crazy for you guys. For my birthday parties, some of them are for my napkins. These are my napkins. These are my flowers I do for birthday parties. This is my Olaf I made. So here's some of my napkins. This is just full of napkins. So I know that was a crazy whatever, but it's getting there. I have all my punches up in the windowsill. I figured the sun can't damage that. So all my punches are up there. I don't think I can show you that. Okay, hopefully that's safe up there. It should be because it's just sun. And I don't think it could damage it. The die cuts do have like a foam in them, but I think it'll be fine. I don't think it's going to be that hot. Anyways, we'll see. The die cuts are the only thing I'd be worried about. But they're in a basket, so they're somewhat protected. And they're leaning up against each other in the basket as well. And so I have another extra shelf right there for my punches, which is really nice because I had them in the basket before. And that was really, excuse me, getting yawning here. That was very inconvenient because then you have to dig through. And this way I can just kind of look up and see what I want, or kind of find it faster, I think. So that is that. Coffee. So I'm catching up on my pocket letters. I have a few swap partners. I had one in my group, as well as I have Shannon Pratt on Facebook, and then I have another group, Kathleen Fullman. I have her, hers is done, and I have now Shannon's is almost done, and so yeah, and of course I have the one in my group is done there. I have Trina Daisy Perrust. No, that's not R. Provost. Anyways, I'm very bad with names, but so those are going to be out this week. So I got the goodies in the back here. I'm just going to show you the back of them. I'm not going to show you the front. So I have nothing from Canada right now, so what I did was I actually took a catalog for stamps and I cut up some Canadian people that are like singers on the stamps. So that's behind there. So that's what I did for my Canada, for my country. So that's that one. That's kind of, and I just threw some washi tape back here and it can be unstuck. I thought, why not? It's not holding anything, but I just threw it back there just so then someone can have washi tape instead of wrapping it around a card. Thought that would be cute. So that one's ready to go now, I think. Yep. So, yeah. And I just, I'll show you my journal. Yeah, so I haven't worked on the journal in a long time just because I'm busy and they haven't been that exciting. I don't know, it just hasn't made me want to do it yet. I just haven't. I know I should be practicing playing and that kind of thing, but I haven't really had the urge to play with my journals. So, but Nikki on our group, International Crafters, came up with a really neat little theme that I really liked, and I know I'm being so bad because I'm not being a good influence, but this is, it was If You Could Rule the World. Well, I just made this little, and you needed magazine things and stuff, so you needed to add a magazine, you need to add borders, watercolor, pencils, crayons, as well as you know, some other kind of water soluble, I think. So I used water soluble crayons and I used pencil crayons as well. I made the borders, you can see. So when I added there, oh yeah, you're supposed to use flowers. My flowers were my backgrounds. They were my tissue flowers. Where oh, is it? And then I put them on, and I added even some gold leaf just to play with it to see, because I had bought gold leaf and I never used it before, so I just added that just for fun, and I like it. It's kind of, and I can add some on the dress. Just, it's kind of cool. And I needed stickers, so I did that bling sticker here and this sticker here, Together Forever. And I stamped Together Forever, They Lived Happily Ever After. So that would be something, if I can control things and rule things, that would be something I could rule. Oh, and I also had the sticker dragonflies, which is really cool. So I altered his shirt and whatnot, and his jacket and pants with the watercolor. So that was cool. That was my little go at it, and I thought that was fun. So also earlier this week, I made a challenge to do some, you know, you go shopping and you look for, ooh, nice hair. You go look for things that you like at Michael's or whatever. And not to like diss them, but the prices are really high, and sometimes you just can't. And you sometimes you splurge and do something like that. You buy like some embellishments or whatever. But for $6.99, this is the particular pack. And how many did they have in the pack? I can't recall. They didn't have a whole lot. I'm just gonna go back and see if I can find it for how many were in this pack. So I could tell you, this is not the same, but you can even go more like. Try to be exact, but I'm not trying to be exact. I'm not trying to steal exactly their awesomeness. But 3 flowers, and I'll show you the flower I made. This is kind of the replica of my idea. Here's the one, and it's got the tulle underneath, and you can't really see it too well in the package, but and then there's a tulle on top. I used tulle. The one in Michael's was quite thick lace, and then a nice button, but I didn't want to exactly copy it, and I only have really nice lace right now that I have from Josie, and I didn't want to cut it up for that. So I've been using it, but not for things like that. And then this is the bows I made. See, this is the kind of tulle I used on the flowers. So I had this on the inside layer as well as the top layer, and then I have sequence type of on the very, very top, you know, the little mirrored sequence in there, and then yeah, so you can kind of see the mesh in there. Anyway, and I punched that out with my EK punch, and it was quite difficult, so I got to sharpen my punch, and so that one, but my Stampin' Up! Punches really work well with my burlap, so I don't know if it's the brand or what. So what I'm going to do to sharpen it is I'm going to do like a thick foil, and I'm just going to, you know, punch it through a few times, and hopefully that will work, and that should sharpen it. That's what I do. So this is my bow. So for 4 bows, it was $6.99, and they did have lacier ones. They're exact like this, except for the lace on it wasn't tulle, it was a just a lace, a common pattern that I see in t-shirts and whatnot, so it's not like an expensive pattern or anything. And I like mine better actually because the lace is really white in the bow. And I used, for the bow, I used my roll of burlap like this. So now my roll of burlap here, maybe, I can't even recall how much it costs, but even if it cost like 14 bucks for this roll, that's 2 packs of bows. So that's, I can make a lot of bows, and I made a lot of stuff with this already, so it's not even like near the size of the roll was. And my burlap, definitely I paid no more than $16 for my big thing of burlap. You go to the hardware store and you pick it up for, you know, next to nothing, especially in fall when you're covering up your rose bushes and all that kind of stuff. So good idea there to pick up burlap and to punch them out. What I did was, I'm leaving the camera. See how, you notice how it's stiff? I just did, you can even see some glue here because I might have stuck it to something by accident. I just did Mod Podge on the back to punch it out, and you could see that I used my punch here. Proof. This little punch here was my Stampin' Up! Punch, works beautifully. This one was, I had to put my body weight on it, so I did too. But I will sharpen it and see what it does after that. So it does work, and I have tattered flowers in my big kicks, in my die cuts, so I think tattered flowers would look really nice with the little laces. The one thing when I did the punch through my, I'm leaving the camera area, I punched through this, and I have tons and tons of tulle, tons and tons. I have a big basket full because I used it for decorating a stage. What I did to make it a little easier to punch this tool was I did put cardstock in it, folded in half over, and I punched it with that flower one. It didn't quite come out, and as I was pulling it up, I had to snip what stayed, just a little bit, but it was not bad. Really not bad. So if you had lace or something, maybe try stiffening it up with Mod Podge or something, I don't know, but I did it just like this with cardstock folded over, and it didn't work too badly. So it might be just that that one's not nearly as sharp as, say, my other one, my Stampin' Up! One. So, and I did buy them both brand new, so it's not like one's used, so it should be sharper. We'll see if I can sharpen it up. Thank a couple of people. I know I have lots of people who I've talked to on my Facebook, YouTube, and I love to chat with you guys and share with you guys. And I so appreciate your comments, so please keep it up, and questions. And I just want being such an inspiration, saying such kind things on Facebook and on the group, and I just want to thank you for that because it's been really like inspiring and very nice. And please keep up showing me your work, and I love sharing and questions and all that kind of stuff. So I guess I'll talk to you guys later. Remember, crack like a duck, let everything just kind of roll off your back, and have fun. Bye-bye.